Yo, James, it's graduation time for you. Way to go. It's a big deal. I hope you feel a sense of accomplishment. Maybe even you feel like celebrating. You should. Did you think I'd even know or care about your graduation? Maybe you thought this big occasion would not hit my radar, but it did. So I just want you to know how proud I am of Jimmy T. Walnut Hills, tough school. Relocating to Cincinnati for your junior year, tough deal. But making it all the way to graduation with no drama, you are one tough dude. Now that you have this major milestone under your belt, what's next, James? That's for you to decide. You are smart, confident, major buff, and best of all, self-directed. Plus, you're a totally kick-ass artiste. All of these qualities will serve you well. I, for one, am very interested in where James Plattner goes from here. But no pressure, dude. I have this feeling that you will surprise me with how you put your talents to use. Certain to be original. Now, James, surely you've heard of the Gentlemen's Conference, GCON for short, from your big bro, Alexander, an annual gathering of Plattner-Hattemer cousins designed to explore life's larger issues. Well, I was invited as a guest at last week's GCON in LA, and very honored to be included. Gentlemen are, well, they're gentlemen, and they would not let this auspicious occasion pass without recognizing it. Since not all of the gentlemen can be present to personally congratulate you, here are their messages.
Yo, James, congratulations, brother. I'm really proud of you that you are done with high school officially, and I can't wait to see what you do next. I'm really happy for you. I know it's been a long journey these last 4 years, but you made it, and I'm really excited to celebrate with you next weekend. And then when you come and visit in June, also, of course. So you might be wondering, are you lying on the floor? Why are you lying on the floor? Yes, I am. The reason I'm lying on the floor is because this is both a congratulatory video and a demonstration. I was asked to give you advice, and my advice to you is to continue to exercise, continue your fitness routine. I know you're a fitness buff, and so this is a tribute to that. That's why there's a pull-up bar in the background. That's also because I use it frequently. Hence, I'm probably a little stronger than you. But that's neither here nor there. So, yeah, let's get started. So, you might have heard about gentlemen's conferences. By the way, I'm not winded. Just ate a lot of chili really fast, so probably a little, out of breath from that. As far as gentlemen's conferences go, you've probably heard the legend about how great they are and the presentations and all that. One thing you probably haven't heard about is a dock worker's breakfast. And you'll have to prove yourself as a gentleman right away by doing this. A dock worker's breakfast is basically, let's just say it involves a raw egg and some lubricating substances. Now, I didn't get to do one on this last GCON in LA, but that's because I was giving back my dinner before breakfast on that particular morning. So that was a disappointment, but you'll enjoy it, I'm sure. So yeah, I really look forward to you joining us and bringing a little more fitness to the group, because this group isn't really about fitness, but you're very strong, right behind me, right ahead of Spencer. And yeah, congratulations again. I can't wait to see you next weekend, of course, when you come and visit in June. And yeah, good luck with your next move.
James, it's Hank. I'm your cousin. Congratulations on graduating from high school. I can't be there, but I didn't want to miss the opportunity to give you some crucial advice that you're going to need in a post-high school world. The most important thing I can tell you is you're going to want to become a killer. Being a killer means you handle business, you get things done, you figure things out, you solve problems, all on your own. Being a killer isn't easy, so pay attention. Let's start with the basics. What do you do if you're asked to give the keynote address in a formal ballroom, all on short notice, and you've forgotten how to tie a bow tie? Answer, easy. You ask the concierge for help. Any decent concierge knows how to tie a bow tie. Becoming a killer means achieving independence. You're starting your independent life now that you've graduated, and everyone in your position is given one thing: a steady supply of time, 24 hours a day. Independence is learning how to convert that time into everything else you need to lead a happy life. A portion of that time you'll want to convert into companionship. That's time with friends or lovers. Another portion of that time you should convert into self-confidence. That's doing something that you're good at or getting good at something new. You want to convert some of that time into money. That means getting a job or starting a business. And of course, you should always convert a piece of that time into relaxation and recharge. That's converting time into bliss. You'll figure out what works best for you. Just make sure not to waste any of it, because with time, you use it or you lose it. Converting time into useful things is an art that can never be mastered. But pursuit of that mastery is the occupation of any true gentleman. And that's why each year, the Hattemer and Plattner cousins convene a gentleman's conference. We look forward to your attendance at that conference in the near future.
Oh, yo James, didn't see you there. Heard you graduating from high school, and I got some advice for you, especially if you want to be invited to the G-Con. First of all, chug LaCroix. Claire, at this point you can tune out. So James, one thing that I have learned, in all seriousness since high school, is you're going to get a lot of advice. And, to be frank, or not to be frank, is I guess my exact point. It's not all gonna fit you. The big thing I've learned is go to college, don't go to college, drop out, go back, keep trying it a few different times. Get one job, get the next job. What you gotta do is follow the things that you're passionate about. Right now, from what we've heard, that's graffiti, weightlifting, and various other sort of societally frowned upon activities. There's two ways to do that. One is immediately sell out, get a job, buy your own park, do a bunch of graffiti there, buy your own home gym, as a successful person such as me has founded in this everyman's dream, one car garage. The other way, go to prison. I'm not going to tell you which one to do, but what I will tell you is whichever decision you make now, depending on how far you go, most likely you're going to get to make another decision next year, another decision the year after that. And if you follow in my footsteps, a new decision about where you want to take your life every single year until you're 30. Looking forward to seeing you at the Gentlemen's Conference.
Hey James, let me tell you a story. When Charles graduated high school, I shook his hand and I told him that I was pretty proud of it. That sounds kind of demeaning, you might say. Why only pretty proud? Well, I knew that his biggest accomplishments were ahead of him. What adjectives would I have left if I started out with something like extremely proud? And for that reason, I tell you now, I am pretty proud of you. But know that, in saying that, I reserve a whole spectrum of stronger admiration for you in the future. Do not be ashamed to stand on the shoulders of your predecessors, especially those whose stories have withstood the test of time. Don't be that guy. Take risks. Rules are made to be broken. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Be mobile. Explore the world while you have that level of freedom. Fortune and love favor the brave. Hey, one last thing. If other videos happen to tie in graffiti, or if you're not even into graffiti anymore, or if you're not even supposed to call it graffiti, that just proves my point further. Hell, I know I was into more than one thing when I graduated high school. We need to know more about you. Where's that going to happen? Future Gentlemen's Conference. James, before I forget, quick disclaimer for your mom's sake. Those were all metaphors. Also, remember, always wear a helmet and always keep both hands on the handlebars. All right, bye, man.
There you have it, James. Fellow gentlemen, wishing you well and offering a few words of wisdom on this big deal of yours, high school graduation. Now, James, I was only a guest for a brief segment of the Gentlemen's Conference, but lest you think it's all about strength training and other manly pursuits, let me assure you it's also fun-filled, as this secretly recorded video demonstrates. Love you, James, and know that all of us are thinking about you today. Well done, Sir James.